outside is busy, but the fire is so skibidi. But since I've got to go, oh hi-yo.
Reisa is well known in the community as a little gremlin, which isn't completely inaccurate, but today I'm going to show you that Reisa has a lot of hidden depth behind her energetic exterior. Reisa's first appearance is technically in Volume 3, Chapter 3, Episode 11. In this appearance, we don't even get her portrait, but her dialogue here establishes her most prominent character traits, which is her outward bravado. Reisa's first real appearance is in the event After School Sweet Story, Sweet Secrets and Gunfights, where she is one of the main characters. If you want to watch me read the full event story, you can watch this stream I did when I was trying to pull Reisa, but to give a summary of the event story, it's about Kazusa and her trying to move on from her life as a thug in middle school. Reisa plays an important role in this story as one of the few people who know of this past life of Kazusa's before coming to Trinity. Reisa keeps bothering Kazusa in this event because she could never beat her in middle school when she was the infamous Kath Palug. Reisa's persistence in challenging Kazusa eventually leads to the After School Sweets Club finding out about Kazusa's past and trying to create the After School Sweets gang to make Kazusa feel more welcome. This causes Kazusa to explode with anger, and for Reisa to realize that Kazusa has changed and no longer wishes to associate with her thug past. However, because of this large public event with the After School Sweets Club, the local thugs think that Kath Palug has come back and is trying to take their territory. So Reisa tries to make things right by stopping all the thugs from bothering Kazusa and promises to never challenge Kazusa again. But by the end of the event, Kazusa has accepted her past and somewhat tolerates Reisa wanting to challenge her. Reisa's appearance in this event finally establishes all of her character traits. Reisa is a bit of a chunibyo, but she also takes all of her responsibilities as a member of the Vigilante crew seriously. This event also establishes how she's actually a little self-conscious of how she's perceived by others, but masks it with her chunibyo tendencies. Reisa's next appearance is in Volume F, where, along with Suzumi, she helps to try repel the attack on Kivodos within the Trinity District. Reisa's final story appearance is as a minor role in the Eye of Alive event. This appearance shows even more of her self-conscious side, as when she barges into the After School Sweets Club band practice, Kazusa isn't there, so she apologizes to the other members and tries to leave. Luckily, Airi, Natsu, and Yoshimi accept her as a friend and let her stay. Reisa's Momo Talks focus more on the self-conscious side of her personality. The first episode is about her nervousness in accepting invitations to hang out with her friends. She is self-conscious about coming off as too eager that she takes too long to reply. Thankfully, she takes the advice from Sensei to just accept the invitations and to stop overthinking her response, which gives us this great CG of her hanging out with her friends at the amusement park. The second episode shows another side of her self-conscious behavior. Reisa is not getting enough sleep because of school, her vigilante crew duties, and hanging out with her friends. This shows her fear of being abandoned and coming off as a burden. She doesn't accept her friends rescheduling hangouts, and Suzumi offering to take on some of her vigilante crew duties to give her more time to rest. Sensei's advice this time around helps her realize that her friends aren't going to abandon her over her being tired, and they're offering to accommodate her because they're showing that they genuinely care about her. In the third episode of her Momo Talks, Reisa invites Sensei out for a day of fun at various places in Kivodos to thank him for all his help. First they go to a dessert cafe. Then the arcade. And finally, an amusement park. However, Reisa realizes that every place she is introducing isn't new to Sensei. Because of this, she thinks she failed in making this a special day for Sensei, but Sensei reassures her that where they went wasn't special, but it was that they spent time together and got to know each other better. In the fourth and final episode of her Momo Talks, Sensei goes to help Reisa stay awake for her duties as a vigilante crew member at night. This final episode just reinforces some of the character traits she shows, and it ends with one of my favorite live 2Ds in the entire game.
なんだか不思議な気分です。こうして人と一緒に日の出を見るのは初めてで。 そういえば、誰かと二人っきりで過ごした時間も、もしかすると、これが最長かも。また変なことを言ってしまった気がします。実はまだ少し眠くて、自分でも何を言っているのかよく。でも先生は何でも分かってくださるから、今回もいつもみたいに分かってくださいね。いいですね。先生、ありがとうございます。
Reisa's one of my favorite Blue Archive characters. Besides all the memes, I think it is because she reminds me a lot of myself. She has an outward, cheerful personality, but inwardly she worries a lot about how she doesn't want to be a burden to others, and she overworks herself because of it. I hope this video shows those that only know Reisa from the memes, or that don't have her in Blue Archive yet, that she is an amazing character.